What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I am just Jen. That's me. So my amazing Patreon, Steve J. Wander, you see his name. It'll be going across the screen up here. All my Patreons are listed up here. Thank you guys so much for supporting my channel. You guys are amazing. If you want to join my Patreon, the link will be in the description. So what did Steve request for his Patreon? Because he is top tier. He gets to pick a reaction video, personalized one, once a month. He picked Tom MacDonald. Castles. If it's your first time here, please do me a solid favor, guys. Please hit that subscribe button when you can. Please tap the all bell so you're notified when I'm live or I drop a new video. Smash that like button for me. Get me in that YouTube algorithm. Leave them comments because I love talking to you guys. Tom MacDonald, man, taking the world by storm. He's amazing. He's awesome. I love doing his videos. He is, I got a signed CD just recently. 2 shirts. I got a canceled one and a fake woke shirt. And Steve said he would like me to do castles. And so many of you guys have asked me to do this. I just found the time right now to do it. So I'm going to do it. If you wanted, what other suggestions you got, man? Leave them in the comments. Who knows? Maybe I'll do yours next. All right, guys. Without nothing further from me, Castles, Tom MacDonald. I ain't seen this one.
I see you with the liquor store, leaving with the cheapest can of beer on the shelf. You ain't
all
living
the
on
way
the
up?
street, but you barely making rent. And I relate because I'm struggling myself. I see you smile at the
All right, so that, I have to rewind it a little bit, you guys, because that literally, the sound was too low, and I am not about to have another one of my Tom MacDonald songs too low. My sober one was too low, and I am like, meh. All right, here we go.
I see you with the liquor store, leaving with the cheapest can of beer on the shelf. You ain't living on the street, but you barely making rent. And I relate because I'm struggling myself. I see you smile at the clerk while you fumble through your purse. I just wish I had a little more to help. I imagine where you're living, how you feeling, what you love, and who you'll be if you can make it out your hell. I see you at the bus stop, looking at the sidewalk, smoking half a cigarette, waiting for a ride. Kinda limp when you walk and look away. When you talk, you're ashamed, I can see it in your eyes. Probably got a NASCAR shirt and a car that you love, but you're here because you're too afraid to drive. It's been almost 10 years since the day that you crashed. Can't forget about the little boy's life. Everybody's got a story. If you look a little closer, you can see it in the wrinkles in their face. They can hide it in the silence, they can bury it and fight it, but it comes out when the hair is turning gray. You can feel it if you touch them. You can tell that they are troubled. You can hear the story running through their veins.
Listen here, I'm going to be the first one to say I do not judge anybody. I live in a suburb of a huge city, okay? And I'll tell you what, I've been to prison. And I was in a halfway house when I got out of prison, right downtown. And every day you walk by and you see panhandlers or people that are homeless. And I'll tell you what, I got out of prison in the middle of winter. Dead winter, January in fact, and that shit was cold, and to see them people on the streets, there was people dying, laying there. It's sad. In fact, I remember seeing this couple, a young man and his wife and his kids. They were asking for money, and at the time, listen, I've grown a lot over the last couple years, okay? I've grown a lot. I've been out of prison since 2017. So I've grown a lot over these 4 years. I'll tell you what, at first I was pissed. I was like, why the hell are you guys using your, you could clearly tell the parents were on drugs. And I'm going, why the F would you be using your children for panhandling purposes? And now that I look at it, it's like, they're doing what they had to do. I'm hoping it was for feeding their kids, but I know it was for their drug addiction. What really got me angry, and I'm still a little pissed off about this 4 years later, right? He was yelling at that little boy to hold up the sign higher, and I seen him slap his kid on the back of the head. And I went in on him. I was like, you mother. I was going to give him money. But then I went in on him for smacking that little boy. And he had to have been 4. And I have a child now. I didn't have a child back then. Well, I have a teenager. But my youngest is just turned 3. I could have killed that kid for doing that. I don't know. But I don't judge people who are homeless. It's sad, man. Don't judge people.
We all travel different roads and we put on different clothes. Underneath it all, we're really all the same. We've all got problems and we all feel alone. We've all been haunted by the secrets we hold. We could fill our coffins with the rocks they have thrown, or we could build our castles with the sticks and the stones. We've all got problems and we all feel alone. We've all been haunted by the secrets we hold. We could fill our coffins with the rocks they have thrown, or we could build our castles with the sticks and the stones. I see you sitting on the front porch playing with a radio, looking to the sky. Probably living in that house all alone these days, trying to find a better way to pass time. Got a wheelchair ramp leading up to the door, I can see that you walk just fine. Probably hate it cause it isn't getting used anymore, and you only ever built it for your wife. Everywhere that I walk, see you on the sidewalk, begging for a little loose change for some dope. Probably got a mama and a papa spending everything they make, trying to clean you up enough to take you home. Used to have a good job, used to get good grades, used to have big dreams, and he lost hope. When your girlfriend died giving birth to your son, you're the father that'll probably never know. Everybody has a tale that they're too afraid to tell. You can see it in the cracks in their hands. They can cover it with smiles. If you walk a couple miles in their shoes, then you'll know where they stand. Everyone who really lived had to climb out of a ditch they were in before they found the right path. If you want to know the truth about what we've been going through, then try to put your phone away so you can ask. We've all got problems and we all feel alone. We've all been haunted by the secrets we hold. We could fill our coffins with the rocks they have thrown, or we could build our castles with the sticks and the stones. We've all got problems and we all feel alone. We've all been haunted by the secrets we hold. We could fill our coffins with the rocks they have thrown, or we could build our castles with the sticks and the stones. We are the neighbors that you'll never meet. We are the strangers walking down your street. We are a million faces in the crowd. We are the ones the system's tearing down. We are the people working to survive. We are more than just our 9 to 5s. We are the shopping malls and streetcars. We are one, it's time to tell them just who we are. We've all got problems and we all feel alone. We've all been haunted by the secrets we hold. We could fill our coffins with the rocks they have thrown, or we could build our castles with the sticks and the stones. We've all got problems and we all feel alone. We've all been haunted by the secrets we hold. We could fill our coffins with the rocks they have thrown, or we could build our castles with the sticks and the stones. We've all got problems and we all feel alone. We've all been haunted by the secrets we hold. We could fill our coffins with the rocks they have thrown, or we could build our castles with the sticks and the stones.
Now, this is why I love Tom MacDonald so much. He could be a rapper, and he could sing like that. He talks about important stuff. He's not dividing anybody. He's trying to unite people. And what I love about this is we can fill our coffins with the stones that they throw, or we can build our castles with the sticks and the stones. I'll never forget those lyrics now for the rest of my life. You know how many stones were thrown at me for me being a junkie? A lot. But I had to rebuild all that trust. And, you know, even now, some almost 7 years later, people are still saying, you know, oh, she was a junkie. Well, look at her now. She's not. You know, and I really was low on myself, feeling so alone. I still kind of do. Can't lie. But I've built my castle with those sticks and stones, and they have not broken my bones at all. I'm on top of my game right now, and I want to stay that way. I want to thank everybody who has came over to my channel and subscribed. You guys are amazing. You are actually making this girl's dreams come true. When I was at my lowest of my low and even lower, it didn't break me. And Tom MacDonald, and I could just relate so much, and that video really opened my eyes to a lot of things that I've went through, that I persevered through, and that I've conquered. And I know that if you guys are going through something very hard right now, dude, listen, this too shall pass. This too shall pass. Remember that. Sometimes we all have to go through some pretty horrific shit to climb up and get out of that. What matters is that we don't let whatever's breaking us down beat us down. Get back up. If you're struggling with any kind of addiction issues, I don't care what it is, drop a comment. I'm using this platform to not only spread positivity, to unite people, but also to serve as a message of hope that there's help out there for you, number one, and you're looking at a true survivor right here. I survived that shit. If you are struggling with any kind of addiction, please reach out. I am just Jen. This is me. That's Tom MacDonald, and he's amazing. I wish the world would see that. They need to see this because they're only focused on the controversial stuff, and that's not fair. All right, you guys, that does it for me. I'm just Jen. This is for you, Steve. Thank you. Bye, guys.